anyways, sorry about that. Where was that at? She brought me a Teresa Barbie doll. I absolutely hated Barbie dolls. So I seen her that time. I didn't see her again for a while. I started having a relationship with her again around middle school. She was with a boyfriend that she allowed to sexually abuse me. It went on for over a year. I'm not going to go into details. It's a trigger warning. It is very, 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 very disgusting. I was only 2 when my mom left in the middle of the night. So, some very disgusting things happened. I was molested, and I finally broke down one night and told my mom what happened, and she cried with me as I was crying, and I know my baby's crying, like I'm fucking right here. Y'all act like I don't hear him crying. He's trying to go to sleep. But let me just get up, okay? Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to tell the story. Here, baby. You want your bottle? You want your bottle? It's because you don't have your swaddle, do you? Y'all, sorry, apparently my child's not allowed to cry. That's how he goes to sleep, but don't you cry, though. Get on to me. Don't you cry. So, anyways, I was molested. It went on for a year. I ended up breaking down one day and told my mom about it, and I cried. She swore to me that she would leave him, that she would never let it happen again. It continued on for several more months, and at this point, I was scared to tell anybody. So on Halloween, I ended up breaking down and telling my uncle about what happened, and I was no longer allowed to see my mom again. So my mom and I's relationship has always been rocky and off and on. My mom is a hypochondriac. Like she said in her video earlier, she was so stressed she had shingles. She gets those 3 times a month. She always has some kind of illness. I had open heart surgery, and my own mother couldn't even make it to my open heart surgery because she was sick herself. My son right here had surgery only an hour and a half to 2 hours away from her, and she couldn't even make it to the surgery because she was sick. My mom's never been there for my birthday. She's never raised me. I've never lived with her. All of the accusations, I won't say all, but most of the accusations that she has said is not true. She said that she thinks I abuse my medication. When she called CPS on me, I had all of my medication present, and I had to dump the pill bottles and count my medication, and they were like, why don't you take your medicine? And I was like, because I don't need it. I take it on an as-needed basis. I should have had 30 pills in my thing, and I still had like 27 and 28, and I got on filled 2 weeks ago. So she has continued. I did not live with her. I stayed with her periodically, but that was it. I did not ever reside with her. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments. Sorry. I did live with my grandma, but my grandma allowed me visitation with my mom. So, if I wanted to go stay a week with my mom, I was allowed to go stay a week with my mom. There was a time that I lived, Danae Daniel. Ooh, I know that girl would be in here. Her sister Janae will be in here next. But I ended up having to go. I stayed with her, and after all this happened, I ended up having to move home because of what happened. It was not good. And then, I have tried to mend my relationship with her. I did come to Florida. I never fled the state. I was allowed to leave. I'm allowed to leave now if I wanted to go back to Kentucky. I can do what I want. Is this shit? What? My biological mother is very selfish. I have not robbed anybody of $200,000, and I have not poisoned my kids. So my mom and Danae Daniel and Janae Daniel, who I have never even met in person, have started